Hey guys, welcome to another interesting episode of the Me and You on Campus with Convy. Yes, you know how we do it on the show. This is where we have a one-on-one discussion with exceptionals on campus and of course outside the campus environment. Okay, today promises to be interesting as we have a special guest. You know how I always tell you guys that all my guests that comes on the show are always very dear to me and of course special. So today I have a Christian writer, a spoken word poet, and a gospel singer and transformational speaker. Guys, we are in for a whole lot of things today. So guys, sit tight, don't go nowhere. Grab some popcorn. My name is Convy. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome. It is still the Me and You on Campus. If you're just joining us, not to worry, the show just got started. Okay, now I have the one and only amazing, talented, creative Charles, Gloria. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
How are you doing?
I'm very fine.
Tell me, I love your hair.
Thank you very much.
It's natural.
Yeah.
So why do you keep natural hair?
Because I like it.
You like it.
Yeah.
And I love the style. You know, sometimes I always wish that I have one. And I usually see you guys, you know, the way you style the hair and it just stands one place and all that. And it looks so beautiful. It's nice that you're rocking it.
Exactly.
You know, being natural is the key, Joe. Right. Now, you are a Christian writer. Why did you choose to be that?
Okay. Thank you for the question.
You're welcome.
The thing is, I think the reason why I choose to be a Christian writer, it's not like I don't write other aspects of life. I do really write about other things, but then I choose to brand myself as a Christian writer because I feel like this is my identity. This is where I started. This is what I grew up into. So I grew up in a Christian family, in a Christian home. So I feel like this is where I should focus on to affect and inspire life, even to bring them to identify their purpose and identity in Christ. That's the only reason why I choose to be a Christian writer.
How long have you been writing?
Okay, I've been writing, let me say officially, I've been writing for 3 years now, but then I've been writing before that 3 years, but then I didn't really make it very intentional. I just like writing in a low key, but 3 years ago, I decided to be intentional about everything. All right. And then that's it.
So when you write, where do your inspiration come from?
Of course, my inspiration, first of all, comes from God. Since I choose to be a Christian writer, it should come from God. And another thing is from my own personal experiences. Okay, because truly in my own little life, I've seen a lot. Let me just say, like, I know everybody has a story. Of course, definitely. But then to me, I feel like I've seen a lot, and I rather get inspiration for myself and also from other people, and nature again gives me inspirations. Okay,
do you have a book?
Yes, I do have a book.
Tell me about it.
Okay, the title of the book is Essence. It's a book. I started the journey. That should be when Corona.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, but then I've been wanting to write a book before then, but then that Corona period made me so, like, I became so intentional to write the book, and I feel like that was the right time to do that. So I started the journey last year, and then this year I launched the book. So it's a book. Yeah, it's a book that really is a Christian book that really talked about our personal life, our experiences. I know that a lot of young people, it's a book for young people, but anybody can read the book regardless. But then it's a book that talks about our personal life, our past life, especially because I know myself. I know how it was hard for me to deal with my past and how it was hard for me to deal with my experience, or let me say negative experiences I had.
Tell us one of the negative experiences you had and how you were able to deal with it.
Okay, I think let me say, growing up, I had low self-esteem because I think I grew up in an environment. Maybe I stay with people. Sometimes you listen to what they say about you. Sometimes they say you are this. There was a period in my life I left my parents, so I had to stay with people. But then the experiences, some were good and some weren't at all. So it's not 100% what I wanted, in as much as I know that life is just full of challenges. Of course, I understand, but then that was not what I chose, or I would have chosen for myself. So I battled low self-esteem. I battled depression at some point of my life, but then I was never suicidal. I was never. What
caused depression?
Okay, I think because when I finished my secondary school, that should be 7 years ago or more than 7 years ago. It was hard for me to get into the university. I saw a lot of my mates, most of them. In fact, the only thing that saved me is because I never had a phone to communicate. Maybe when I was in secondary school, there was no phone. So I didn't really get or have their contact. So it didn't really bother me because I was not communicating with anybody at that point.
When you're in secondary school, there was no phone.
No, there was phone, but
you never
exactly
had, because I really need to clear that because GSM came in 2000. So okay, go on.
There was phone, but it was not as
now
exactly.
Yes.
Now,
unlike now, children now take phone.
Exactly.
Yes, to school. Yes.
If you come with phone to you,
then you
then seize it. So that was what happened. So I didn't really have contact of my classmate then. So it was easier for me not to bother, in as much as I saw a lot of them graduating on Facebook. But then I never wanted to make friends with them on Facebook. Even when they send me friend requests, I don't really accept it because I don't just want to hear, are you done with school? What did you study? Exactly. That's why till now, I don't really ask if I meet my maybe former whatever. I don't really ask the person. I don't care asking you exactly. No, not really, because I don't want them to ask me, because I know how I felt hearing people asking me such questions. So I don't know what has happened to you in the recent past.
Of course.
So it is better to leave the person on without asking such questions than asking the person question, and the person goes home and feel bad about his life. Yes. Maybe you have already gone ahead of the person. And young people, they will tell you all their achievements, and then they want to listen to maybe to compare whether they are better than you or whatever. So that was what happened, and it wasn't really an easy one. So I think that was what really caused my depression, because I wasn't getting what I wanted.
Okay, how long did you stay before gaining admission?
Yeah, I can't really calculate it now, but I finished secondary school 2009, and then I got admission 2015, either 15 or 16. I think 15 years. So it's been so long, more than 7 years, I think.
So now that you're in school, tell me, how do you feel?
Well, I feel happy. But then at first, when I wasn't in school yet, I used to feel like when I get admission, I'm going to grow a little bit taller. So that was my mindset, because I wanted to go to school. I really wanted to go to school.
So are you tall now?
I don't but I feel the same me. I feel the same me. So the experience is good and I'm happy. But at the same point, I really want to
What are you studying in school?
Microbiology.
Microbiology?
Yes.
Really? And tell me your experience.
Okay. It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Yes, that's what
And stress?
Of course, there is stress. Very, very, very.
You're a full-time student?
Yeah.
Full-time?
Full-time.
So how do you combine writing and also schooling?
Okay, I try to, in my leisure time, I write. And then at the same point, I map out time for myself for everything. I know the time for me to write, the time for me to face school things, and the time for me to do other chores, because of course it's not just about school and writing. Of
course, yeah.
So that's what I basically do. I separate my own play full time again. I'm pressing full time too, because I like pressing.
Now you call yourself the writer's daughter.
Okay.
It's captivating. Tell me about it. Why?
All right.
The writer's daughter. Tell us.
I've heard a lot of people asking me such questions. Why do you always call yourself writer's daughter? Is your father a writer? No, my father is not a writer.
Neither your mother?
Neither my mother is nobody. But then I believe that God. I said this to somebody, and the person said, "No, God was not is not a writer." But then I feel like God is a writer, because He is. The Bible says that He created. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. You're free. The Bible.
He created the whole universe with just the words of His mouth.
Of course.
For somebody to create the whole universe with just the words of His mouth, it means that it can be. It's a write-up already. Do you understand?
So He wrote it at first.
He wrote it at first. He imagined it at first. And writing is all about imagination. It's all about. It's from your heart. What you want to write is already in your heart, and then you just decide to write it on a paper. But if So that's exactly what God did. And of course, what he did was written or is written in the Bible. So God is a writer. That's why I call
God
myself.
Is your father.
He's my father.
You call him the writer's daughter.
I call myself the writer's daughter.
All right. Amazing. Interesting. Captivating. All right, guys, this is where we need to go on a short break. And when we come back, the show continues. Please stay with me. Hey guys, it is still the Me and You on campus. Welcome back from that short break. All right, Gloria,
Okay.
You are a spoken word poet, you're a writer, and a transformational speaker. Which came first for you?
Writing came first.
Okay.
Then the spoken word, whatever, came second. Then transformational speaking came third. So that's it.
Why did you have so much interest for spoken word poet?
The thing is, I like talking. So a lot of people say I talk. So I decided to kind of turn my negative whatever into my own strengths.
All right.
So that was what happened, and I decided to kind of let me just speak. Also, let me talk, and spoken word is all about you talking to people, exactly, and then trying to express yourself, trying to express your emotion and everything. So that was what happened. I just decided to talk.
All right. Now, tell me the most difficult part about writing for you.
The most difficult part is when you don't have anything to write about, and then a lot of people are waiting for you to write. There are times when you go out of inspiration. That's what we call writer's block. That time, that phase of life, you feel like you don't even know what to write again. You feel like you have exhausted yourself, you have exhausted your ideas. And a lot of people are saying, okay, what happened? Why are you not writing? Because I usually post some of my articles on my Facebook platform. So a lot of people will be like, contact you, why are you not writing? I used to have get inspiration for wherever you write, but today you didn't write today. What happened? So you don't even know what to answer those people exactly. So I think that's the actual thing. Another thing is when you don't have time, maybe you've decided, okay, you are going to write today, and a lot of life, whatever, for the day, maybe activities for the day now make you not to even remember that you are supposed to write in that day. But then I hear a lot of writers saying they write every day, but truly I don't write every day. I don't know how they do it. But then I feel like God just helped me. Sometimes I don't even know what to write, but whenever I pick my phone to write, I will know what to write. But then at the moment, it's just these two things where you don't have inspiration and then time again.
Okay, tell me, how do you handle bad review of your work?
Okay. Thank you for the question. Yeah, I remember a scenario that just happened. I remember when I posted one of my articles on my Facebook platform. Truly, it was quite long, very, very long. But then I wanted to kind of cut the article, but then I really needed to, it's something that I cannot just cut it like that because it has continuation. Okay. So I've already like said, this is how I wanted the whatever to be. So when I posted it, someone came and said, Madam, like it was a Monday morning, Madam, what kind of long article is this? Who is going to read it for you? Me that is going to work, to go and hustle, and you expect me to... Are they
begging anybody? I don't understand.
So I was really, and he was the first person that commented. Okay,
the energy.
Exactly. So when I read the comment, I was not really happy, but at the same point, I understand that everybody has different perspective and different mindset. Maybe to him, who knows? Maybe he is frustrated that day,
or probably depressed,
or maybe there's no customer. That's so morning. So he just wanted to kind of transfer the aggression or whatever on me. But then I understand his own perspective or whatever. Then I decided I just ignored. So sometimes I ignore.
But it got to you.
It got to me. And especially when you're a Christian, right? It's very easy for someone that is just writing generally. Maybe you're not a Christian writer. If you decide to attack, people will not misunderstand you. But you that is a Christian writer,
you need to be very careful.
I think I have another scenario like that again. I posted myself and then I made hair with wool, a kind of. Then I posted it. Someone came, maybe from all these our churches, and he said he left my write-up and left everything. The only thing he commented is that, Gloria, you are such a beautiful girl, but you should stop attaching whatever you are attaching to yourself. And that picture was an old picture because I lost my Facebook account before. Then I opened another one. Then I needed any kind of picture because I really attached my picture to my write-up. So when I did that, he didn't even ask, is this your old picture?
Show back or something.
Exactly. He was just like, this, you should stop attaching whatever, this and that. I'm speaking to business. You. I don't know. So when I said, okay, thank you for the whatever, God bless you.
Was that
correction checking, exactly. Then I got another person.
You're really a Christian, right?
I got another person coming to my inbox and saying, I really thank God I really appreciate you for the way you answered that person. You didn't really go to start fighting. I don't do cyber fighting. I don't like it. In fact,
you like face to face, Abby?
No. I don't like it. In fact, people were fighting for me. A lot of people were like telling him, are you all right? Why we said, I allow people fight for me. And when it gets too toxic, I say, please, let's just leave the person alone. I was like, okay, leave the person. Maybe the person is suffering today from whatever, depression or confusion or whatever. Let's just allow him. And then another person was like, oh, I really appreciate you for the way you answered that person and you didn't really go into any whatever with him. So a lot of time people absorb things differently though, but then I choose to ignore, even though some get to me, but
you're very lucky because if it's me, you come on my page, we'll be fighting. But it's nice. I love the fact that you are very passionate for what you do and you don't care about what people say about you. Now, I want to be a writer. Tell me, how do I go about it?
Okay, the first thing to go into writing is you knowing what to write about. Maybe the particular niche you want to go into, because a lot of time when you choose to write everything, the truth is nobody can write everything, even though some people they have the capacity to, but then it's always easier for you to discover the niche or your field so that people can easily understand or connect with you. You have an audience in that particular niche.
But I think passion should go, because I at some point, I wanted to be a writer at some point, and I started writing something. I think I was much younger. So whenever I write, it's tiring sometimes. And probably I might just say, okay, I want to write 10 pages today, and I will end up writing 2. What's going on? Because this stuff is not coming in. But I want to really write something. I want people to read it. I want people to connect to it. But it's not just popping. And I don't really know how to go about it. Tell me, please.
That's why I said, you knowing the niche you want to write about, first of all, because when you know the niche, the field you want to go into, it's easier for you to know what to write. For example, passion, passion is good in everything you do, but then somehow passion cannot take you far or take you to whatever length you want to. At some point, your passion can even diminish. You might start it, and I have had a lot of writers saying, I want to be a writer. They come to my inbox, like they are just, how do I do it? They want to be a writer, but then they are tired, no engagement in their posts, nothing, what is happening.
That brings me to the next question. Exactly. That brings, now, you've told me the importance to be a writer. Now, I have started writing and I need to draw audience to my post. How do I go about it?
The thing is, number one, there is no really specific, except when you want to, like me, I don't have a page, but I have my own timeline, Facebook timeline. Like,
okay, you write on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay, Facebook is one of the two.
I write also, I post on WhatsApp too.
Okay.
But I wanted to go into blogging, but then the truth is I don't like going faster than.
You want to take it bit by bit,
because it's very, very challenging and very, very time taking.
Consuming.
So the thing is, I was telling the person, for example, if you want to draw audience to yourself, the truth is Facebook is a very big community.
Of course.
Where everybody, that's why I choose my time. But a time is coming when I will have a page where I write, and then you can do sponsor ad or whatever that people do now. But then I started with my own timeline. The truth is, a lot of people come to each time I write, a lot of people, I don't even have the engagement I'm supposed to be having. Mainly, the engagement I'm having, like on that people are seeing, the one I'm having that people are not seeing is even more, because a lot of people, they will not come and comment on your post. They will not like it. They will not come to your personal inbox and be like, and be like, okay, thank you for today. I really appreciate. In fact, in a daily basis, I get a lot of messages. Some people will be like, I felt so depressed today, and then reading your article, I'm so lifted. Some people will be a lot of messages. So when the lady came to me, I was like, okay, she don't have audience, or she doesn't have anybody liking her, whatever. I told her the truth is Facebook is a big place, and then the truth is there are people, we have good ghost readers. There are people that read. I've done that a lot of time too. I go to, maybe I see a post on Facebook, I'll go and read everything. After reading it, and I don't feel like
comment, you don't like.
I know, but people are listening to you, people are reading you.
The importance is that you're passing a message.
So you shouldn't be so interested in how many people are liking your thing, because let me hear you something. The truth is, Facebook love is somehow fake love, or let me say social media love is fake, because by the time something maybe happens to you, or maybe by the time you need something, and maybe, okay, I need something, and I want to use those audience to maybe get what I want. For example, I want to, let me not say begging, I want to get a laptop, and I put in there that I want to get a laptop.
You're
a lot
begging
of people,
stylishly.
exactly. So you see, the love is not really, they just like you because of what you are giving to them.
Of course.
Not really that. If you are not who you are, if you're not writing, they wouldn't.
Of course.
But because you are writing, or because you have decided to kind of be there, so that's why they like you. So I feel like you shouldn't bother about the audience for now. Just write, keep writing, and one day, one time, of course, you will blow. Like I will tell somebody that it's not about quantity. Just one person. Quality. I know what God did for me during my writing launching. I was scared because that was when I lost my Facebook page. Then I was like, who is going to buy my whatever? But then, do you know that God used one person to cause a turnaround? So it was, see, God knows how to do everything.
My own shares inside of it.
So that's the thing.
Now tell me, where can we get your book?
Okay, for now, the book is not, okay, for now, you can get it through me, personal contacts for me, maybe when you pay, because it's an ebook already, then I will send it via your email address or
Is it
WhatsApp.
free or we get to pay?
No, it's free. You get to pay.
You get how much?
Yeah, because it's an ebook, it's 1,500.
Yeah, it's quite cheap, yes. For something great as that, it's cheap.
So I'm planning on putting it on Amazon, and again, it's going to come maybe before the end of the year. It's going to come in an hardcover, because a lot of people are already asking for the hardcover. Many people don't like reading from phone, so they will be like hardcover.
Of course,
so
yes. There's nothing like having it.
Exactly, and keeping it in your shelf or wherever.
Now, do you have anything to say to your fans at home?
Okay.
Please? To all aspiring writers, please talk to them.
Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity. Yeah, I want to first of all appreciate everyone out there liking me, liking my content, liking everything I do. I am really grateful, and I want to tell you one thing, that life is full of struggles. I don't really like saying life is full of struggle, because we all know that life is really full of struggles, and we all know the challenges that we can encounter. But then I just want to say that you should continue doing you. Do the things that makes you happy, no matter how it is. Do not compare yourself or copy other people's whatever, because I always tell people around me that your assignment and my assignment is never the same.
Different.
The way God will treat me, or the way he's going to make something or make me make me shine, it's not the same way he is going to make you shine. So then don't you ever feel like copying or comparing yourself to other people. Do whatever you like, and then make sure those things are positive and they are in line with the good things of nature, and then try your best also to keep doing you and keep doing you.
That's a long epistle. That's nice. Whichever. It's nice anyway. She actually told you guys to be original. Exactly. It's very important. Now, any social media platforms for people to get to you?
My Facebook account is Gloria Charles. That's
just
it.
Gloria Charles. You can get Gloria Charles. All social media platforms.
Yes, the writer's daughter.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Would you come back again?
Of course, I will. I love it.
All right. Okay, guys, this is where we need to wrap up the show. I'm sure you enjoyed every beat of it. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
All right, guys, do follow us on all social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and of course our Twitter handle. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel at eCampus Television for more amazing content now. Do you wish to follow me personally? Hurry now to my IG handle at official Convy. Let's get personal together. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.